I'm Louisa Collins and I'm a Senior Manager within the Risk and Assurance team at Crowe. So I've actually returned to Crowe twice. I originally started at the firm as a placement student whilst I was studying at the University of Exeter. I then returned to undertake my role as a sort of chartered accountant, training for my qualification with an external audit. So it was after qualification that effectively I wanted to see what life was like on the other side. As one partner put it, I had an itch that I needed to scratch. So I decided to take the opportunity to go and work as a finance manager within a national charity, still maintaining a kind of focus in the sector. So what I really appreciated about was when I was considering the move that I was able to speak openly to our head of non-profits. She offered some really valuable advice and made it very clear that I was welcome to come back to Crowe if and when that time was right. What drew me back to Crowe? I would say that the experience I had within the sector was really valuable for me, both personally and professionally. However, I just felt that I really missed the variety of work that you get in practice, and I really missed sort of working with lots of sector experts and working with lots of different clients in lots of different organisations. So it was with that I then decided to sort of reach out to our head of non-profits to kind of relay the experience, kind of what I learned in that time that I had away from Crowe. And so I guess, well, I'm back here now, here I am, and I made the decision to return. What did I miss about Crowe? Well, for me, it was the people. I'd made some fantastic friends at Crowe, some of whom are very good and close friends now, and I met such a great bunch of colleagues. So for me, that was one of the key elements that drew me back. Additionally, was also that Crowe are the sector experts within the non-profit sector. And I really wanted to be back in that environment, learning and sort of developing myself and learning from others. In the time that I've been with Crowe, so since that period from 2011, the firm has grown considerably. So I think back in 2011, I think annual turnover was about 50 million. It's now about 120 million, 127 actually. And we've grown from about 520 or so people to now over 1,000 people. So for some people, you might think, okay, maybe the ethos has changed, but actually I can say that the ethos and values have still remained the same. Even though you're part of like a growing organisation, you're still valued. And also to give you a kind of example, you regularly see our Chief Executive, Nigel, walking around the office, and he regularly takes the time to sort of say hello and have a conversation. And I think that really sums up sort of our organisation. Life back at Crowe is really good. In some ways it doesn't really feel like I've been away, and probably some people don't even sort of realise that I left and I've come back. I love spending time with sort of new people that have joined our team. I love developing our sort of new team members, being able to sort of impart the passion that I have for the work that we do and the work that we do for our clients. So it's really good to be part of an organisation such as Crowe that is continuing to develop and grow. And it's also great to be part of a firm that sort of has a strong stance on equality, diversity and inclusion. So I'm an ambassador for our Women's Empowerment Programme, and we recently celebrated our sort of 5-year anniversary. At the time when I left Crowe, work was very much in its early stages, and it's now great to see that we're actually making tangible differences to the lives of people at Crowe. What about the future? Now that's a big question. Well, for me, I see it at Crowe. I've still got so much to learn, and I've still got so many areas that I need to develop on. And I'm really looking forward to sort of developing myself at Crowe, learning off of so many great people, and also still specialising in the non-profit sector. So yeah, I guess in a nutshell, it's at Crowe.